Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, and Salam Kebajikan. What I just said a second ago is just a simple example on how I respect the religious diversity in Indonesia. Indonesia is a country built on diversity. The motto, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, indicates how we are able to unite as one, despite all the differences that we have. However, do you know that there are still many incidents that happens because of the lack of respect for diversity? One of the cases that stuck on me was the attack on Papuan student in Surabaya, which caused riots and chaos in other parts of Indonesia. Then, what should we do to cope with this problem? Well, we're going to discuss it later in our talk, but before going any further, let me introduce myself. Hi everyone, my name is Farrelino Arvia Atmajaya, and I'm from Vocational Highschool 7 Semarang, and now let us back to our talk. So what is it, ladies and gentlemen? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we can see that diversity is a beautiful blessing from God. It is like a beautiful flower garden, and each flower in this garden represents a different kind of uniqueness and beauty. And for humans like us, diversity creates beauty in our lives, giving us color and uniqueness to each individual. Therefore, we have to see diversity as a source of harmony instead of a conflict. Appreciating diversity is paramount in our lives. But why? When we are open to understanding other people's view, we will also better understand our values and beliefs. It will help us grow to be as a wise, more and more tolerant individuals. And tolerance is the key to live in peace and harmony. Do you guys agree with what I'm saying right now? But then, how do we value diversity and maintain the existing unity? Well, there are two major points to make this work. First is to respect the differences that exist around us. It started by doing simple things, such as normalizing differences and not judging people by any kind of stereotypes that exist in the society. We also have to respect everyone's belief and religion, especially their worship activities. As an example, let's take a look on the tolerance of our fellas in Bali, which is so strong between the Hindus and Muslims. With their strong tolerance and respect, they maintain everyone's rights to worship according to their religion. This kind of respect and tolerance that should be an example throughout the Indonesia. And secondly is to preserve other cultures. It can be started by anything, maybe with their foods, their dances, their clothing, their languages, or maybe their accent, or anything else. It can be started from anything. And this way, it will eventually help us to understand and appreciate the diversity of the cultural heritage that exists in our nation. One good example has been shown to us brilliantly by our former president, Mr. Insinyur Soekarno. Yes, Insinyur Soekarno himself has shown to us how to respect the religious diversity in Indonesia. You see, the Istiqlal Mosque in this Jakarta, yes, exactly the city where we are right now, it was built face to face with the cathedral church. And do you know that there is a tunnel connecting these two buildings called the Terowongan Silaturahmi? Well, you can check it by yourself later. Bung Karno had built it and shown to us that diversity and differences has never been a problem to live side by side. And it costs nothing but respect for the differences that we have. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, right now, I invite all of you to value our diversity as our strength, not our weakness anymore. Let's build a nation where every single individual is respected, accepted, and valued without any exception. And last but not least, by respecting diversity, we will create a more peaceful, harmonious, and beautiful Indonesia for everyone and every single of our next generations. Thank you for your time and attention. I'm Farrelino, and see you guys next time.